as we were talking, there are different types of meditation. Me and Mukul have personally attended the sessions with you, one-on-one sessions with you. And then the way I used to do it, like I would put like a chanting mantra behind, like I would like put that out as a sound, and then which would help me to focus and then meditate. But when we tried, you just walked us through like 5 6 minutes, I guess, in the beginning, or 2 3 minutes, and then it was just complete silence. It was something new we have tried.
Yeah.
And how would that help us? That is so different. Like, can you just tell more about it?
And I will, sorry, add one more thing to this. Being in this fast-paced environment, we feel so much, we don't feel that much confident to sit idle and this much of silence, because the brain is constantly going on and on and on.
Totally.
So it's really tough for an individual just to sit quietly
Yeah.
and focus on something which could help him,
Yeah.
but he don't want to do that
Right.
because the brain is coming in a way.
Yeah. Yeah, totally. Yeah. That's a very good question. And also what is really important we need to address, right? So the way the heartful is, again, the method is, this is the way the teachers found very effective, is not to have anything outside stimulus, because our senses are very powerful. Whether it's visualizing something like a light or hearing something as a background. So we tend to get focused more on that. Even that's the reason why we don't even focus on the breathing, because all of that follows automatically. Even when you do the chanting, you're using that as a stepping stool, essentially,
Yes.
to get into something deeper.
That's how I got into, because I was not able to meditate at all.
Correct.
When I started, I'm like, meditate? I don't need that. I can't do it.
Correct.
But then slowly when I started, like, yeah, it's helping me.
So to address both of that, that's why it's important to take the baby steps. Say, for example, although I said like it's great for everybody to meditation, it's really one has to be willing to do that. It's just like anything else. Even if I want to hit the gym, I want to be training, one has to be at least show some willingness to do that, right? So this is something which we can't force. And certainly we can talk about the benefits of it, and like all the side benefits of meditation. But it's not necessarily one has to start with the right goal of uniting with the higher self right away. Most of us would start for whatever reason, for peace of mind, for de-stressing ourselves, because definitely there's a lot of stress currently in various ways. And we try to deal with that. And one of the things which I notice how we deal with that is also, while we deal with this in different ways, our natural defense barriers are broken. Like, for example, sleep. We compromise on that while trying to adapt to the stress. Either due to stress itself, we can't sleep, or the habits we take up due to stress. Caffeine or partying, alcohol or whatever. That prevents us to establish a routine, which then, or due to work, whichever, right? Our sleep suffers. It's one of the nature's gift to us, and we are cutting corners in that. So we compensate with other things. So when we do that, what happens is eventually at a certain point, the body tends to break down. And all of this, the science has proven to say that meditation can help you sleep better, can cultivate healthy habits, can even have a beautiful lifestyle, or I mean, not beautiful lifestyle, but create a healthy lifestyle. And and certainly with contentment and so many other things, you can be happier also. You can deal with emotions better. So one can only talk about the benefits of it, and I can relate to it from my point of view. But to get somebody to meditate, I'm having difficulty even to ask my kids to start meditation, because each individual has to make a choice of themselves, right? To start doing the practice, doing the meditation.
Until it comes out from inside that I have to do it.
Correct.
Then only you will be able to focus and sit down quietly as we're talking. Otherwise, it won't happen.
Correct. And then, like what you guys are doing is spreading the word out and getting the word out to say, listen, it's just a simple technique. There's no aura to it. And experiences will vary. And for how to choose if it's the right one, we just have to experience it and try it. And see, like, if this is something which is correct for me, your experience will tell you. More importantly, your heart will guide you in that. If your heart says something is right, and whether it's like outside in materialism, if you're investing in something, or if you're moving jobs, the heart, you can always ask your heart. And what I've noticed is connecting with the heart through heartfulness, it's helped me to tune into the heart more and more and avoid myself to be in a situation where I don't want to be. Or if I'm there for whatever reason, I can adapt to it, at least evolve with it. Because sometimes you're just thrust into something which you don't want. And I feel like in those instances too, meditation has immensely helped me to say, navigate through that challenge and say, okay, don't give up, or like, it's not the time to just go down. When my son was quite unwell, when he was 13, after his 14th or 13th birthday, suddenly one day he was paralyzed from waist down.
Oh
He
shit.
just started off with some viral fever or something. We thought it was some viral illness. He was training for his karate championship. Just all of a sudden, he started crawling. So I was laughing and said, okay, he must have like trained pretty hard. And he's not able to
Yeah, well,
walk. And I thought he was like he was fooling around initially.
right.
And then realized that actually he wasn't. He was like in tears. He said, like, "Appa, I can't do it."
Right.
Then we realized that he just lost everything from just where like the umbilicus down. So we carried him to the ER and then started treating. And then they diagnosed him to have something called transverse myelitis, which is a very rare condition. The entire spinal cord was inflamed. The portions of the brain was all like a lot of inflammation was there. And the doctors, they came and said, like, don't keep your hopes very high. 1/3 of people will stay like that. One third of people might get better, and 1/3 of the people, it might progress higher and higher.
And what was the reason behind it?
There's no specific. It's his own body's immune reaction,
Okay.
which must have gotten triggered, and it was acting against his own cells. Then it was trying to destroy a lot of the nerves inside.
Oh God.
It all got inflamed, and his body was not able to
Wasn't
it mounted an
reacting.
immune reaction essentially. And we they said it could have been a viral fever, something triggered it. But it's known not to have a particular cause for it. And the treatment wise, there were not many options except that they take out the blood and filter it, but they did all that actually.
Yeah.
So I mean, fortunately for us at that time, we were both, although it was like shocking, but we were able to cope with it and not give up, or at least show our like worries, uncertainties. We didn't thrust it on him. And we also saw how the kids brought the beautiful energy to him when he was down. Me and my wife, with our sad faces, we will be there. And he was in a lot of pain. And when the children came to see him, he would really brighten up. And that also taught us something, the beauty of being, bringing joy, bringing purity into
Right.
circumstances, and how it helped his healing actually. And from then onwards, we were not worried about what the outcome was going to be. We were not worried. We said, okay, we were thankful that he was alive, and we could take care of him. And we, of course, I mean, by God's grace, we were materially suddenly comfortable. We could afford to look after him. So we were prepared for the worst.
Yeah.
But what really gave us support and to lean on at that time was this practice of meditation. So it helped us to be at the moment
And not break down.
and not break down, or even at least, I mean, breaking down is natural. It's not
Yeah.
like we don't want to break down, but we could also act on certain